Reading from Ephesians chapter 3, verses 16 through 19. I pray, according to the riches of his glory, that he may grant that you may be strengthened in your inner being with power through his Spirit, and that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith, as you are being rooted and grounded in love. I pray that you may have the power to comprehend with all the saints what is the breadth and length and height and depth, and to know the love of Christ that surpasses knowledge, so that you may be filled with all the fullness of God. Hey friends, this is our prayer tree, and we're inviting you to participate. Let's give you a little background and some information on how to participate. Even though we have been worshiping virtually with our congregation and our community at large, we're missing them inside the building. And so this is one of our ways that we wanted to invite you to actively participate, but at a safe distance from one another. And so we have created this visual representation of our prayer tree, of our prayers in the prayer tree. And it only seemed fitting that we begin this on the Sunday that we start our new sermon series called Rooted, and acknowledging that we are all rooted in the love of God together. And that as we are rooted, the tree only grows when the roots are strong, as do we. And the trunk becomes stronger, the branches grow, and the leaves and the blooms begin to flourish. So we want to invite you to come and to pray with us, to pray for our community, to pray for yourselves, to pray for whatever you feel called to. You can enter the area through the brick steps that we've just come down, but we invite you to use the entire garden as you see fit. Here in our gazebo, you will find all of the instructions and supplies that you need, and we invite you to read the instructions in full. First and foremost, we want you to observe proper social distancing and being mindful of anyone that is already here before you and might be participating here, as well as being sure to sanitize your hands well. On the second sheet of paper here in the instructions, you will see that we have two ways in which you can pray. The first side for emotions, and the second side for entities. And within these three drawers we have different colored fabric, and you will see the different colors and what they may represent. So in observing the sign, you may find exactly what you want to pray for, or you may find something new for which you want to pray. But once you find it, once you acknowledge it, I invite you to open the drawers and pull out your corresponding fabric. Today, I think I am going to pray for myself, as well as the Lynchburg National and World Communities in yellow, and for those experiencing loneliness, isolation, and depression. Once you've selected your fabric, we invite you to, again, use the garden as you see fit. Over here we have a nice area with a beautiful fountain and bench. Take a moment to reflect, to pause, to pray. You can also come this way, minding your step as you exit the gazebo. Enjoy the beautiful flowers that we have blooming now that it's springtime. Take a moment here to reflect, to pray, to have a moment of silence. And ultimately, we invite you to take your fabric strips for which you have selected and to tie them onto the twine dangling from the branches, taking care not to tie directly to the tree branches themselves. And you can tie them anywhere that you desire. And if you haven't already done so, take a moment here and offer a prayer. Amen. So friends, we invite you, come and pray with us.